Hello. Welcome to the Watchtower. I know it's been a little bit of time since you've seen us here in the Watchtower. I was away doing some stuff with some great influencers and players. So now we are back to talk more about Injustice. We are getting ever so close to the game, right?
It's like 10 days and some hours.
So we're very excited. I mean, there's been some excitement this morning, too, which we'll probably talk about later. A couple things. We got people here to introduce. First, over here.
Derek Kurtzik, designer here at NetherRealm Studios.
Always on my side. We have a special friend today. Can you introduce yourself?
Oh,
You're
yes,
a friend.
I'm Shervin Hossain. I'm a gameplay programmer here at NetherRealm Studios.
I'm really glad that you were surprised that I called you a friend.
Yes, I'm thinking, you know.
So we call him Chevy, as
Yes.
you can see on his Twitter, which you say you rarely use.
Rarely, never.
Okay, never, just to talk about anime, I'm guessing?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay, good to hear, good to hear. So Chevy's here to talk some stuff about some gameplay stuff, along with Derek. So here's the deal. Let me explain something real quick at the top of the show. There's no questions answered today. We have a very, very full stream. We have Chevy coming in, Paulo Garcia coming in,
the Lord,
Steve Brownback coming in. We have a ton of stuff to cover. We'll get back to questions next week, and truthfully, we're getting so close to this game that, like, questions...
They should be almost answered.
They're going to be answered very soon anyway. So very excited about that. Let me tell you about our schedule. Now this is to be... I mean, we'll see if it happens, if things change. Things change around here. I might have to go out of town.
I have to go out of town.
I know. Derek. So here's the deal. Derek will be out of town next week. Chevy will be here. So we're going to have a stream. It's looking like on Wednesday.
Okay.
Next Wednesday.
Watchtower
Wednesday's back with a guest, Ray McCaffrey from the mobile team.
The Denim Warrior.
The Denim Warrior. We're going to be talking about the awesome new Injustice 2 mobile game.
It is a lot of fun. I love it.
Which is exciting. And we'll have maybe some special treats you might not know about the game and some stuff that we want to kind of talk about that. We'll also show some characters we haven't shown yet.
Absolutely.
Right? Then here's the other deal.
Oh, tell me more.
Then on Friday, we'll be back for another stream. 2 streams next week. Again, as I've said, this could all change. I hope it does not. Next Friday, Mr. John Edwards will be here.
I've heard of him. Good guy.
Remember about 2 months ago, maybe more, when I said, hey, let's do a gear stream.
Yeah.
It's next Friday.
It took a lot of preparation.
A lot of prep, but we have some awesome things to show. I got an email today from John about some really cool set bonus stuff. Hey, we can say that. We're okay to say that.
Okay.
We got some really cool stuff that you've never seen yet that we're excited to show you.
Yes.
What else? There's a couple more things. Oh, then the next week we launch.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So we'll have... Yeah. Oh, right. We should
10 days.
Get moving. So then Monday, I'm looking like there'll be a stream on that Monday too.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Or maybe, if there's interest, 2 streams on that Monday.
2 streams on a Monday.
Maybe one during the day, maybe one at nighttime.
The PM.
Playing online at midnight with everybody.
Yes, that would be so much fun.
You might get to see Matt Burke, who's right over here behind the computer. Say hello, Matt.
Hey, everybody.
Matt might come in and play some games, although he needs a tad bit of the practice.
He does. He does.
So that's the plan right now. Of course, as I said, things could change. We'll let you know if they do. Here's a couple things.
Lay it on me.
Right here. Ultimate Edition, right?
Show it to us.
If you get the physical copy, I have procured. That's a...
Hold it up, sir. Hold it up.
I am. That's a steelbook right there.
That is.
That is the steelbook. We got Batman. Oh, we got Superman.
Open it.
Inside. Bam. Part of the sweet mural that you guys have been following since we started.
It is a pretty awesome mural. I love it.
So I'm happy I was able to show you guys this. Another thing, we got a giveaway. If you go, I know it might not be posted yet, keep following our Twitter, and the rules will be on our forums. If you will retweet a tweet that you will see, it is 5. We have 5 T-shirts to give away. Injustice 2 T-shirts.
Nice.
There's good news and bad news.
Okay.
There's 5 T-shirts to give away.
Is that the bad news?
No, that's the good news.
Oh.
What's going to be the bad news then?
The bad news is they're all extra large.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So if you're smaller than that, they're good shirts to go to bed in, I guess.
Yeah.
And they may, like this one, for instance, does glow in the dark, which surprised me the first time I put it on.
It's pretty awesome. Yes.
Everyone tells me, they're like, you knew that shirt was glow in the dark? Just found out last night.
Yep.
So we have those. So follow our Twitter. It should be posted soon. Retweet that for a chance to win. One of 5.
5
T-shirts.
If I retweet it, can I win?
No.
Oh.
You have an Injustice T-shirt. Not one.
What if I retweet it with the Twitter I never use?
Well, people know now.
Oh.
So here's the deal. Just a few more things, and then we're going to get rolling on this. Ed Boon just tweeted out, we saw today Sub-Zero.
Wait, we saw what?
Sub-Zero is DLC, right?
Yes.
So we saw that. Here's some other news that Ed tweeted out. That was designed by Jim Lee,
Ooh.
who also did Scorpion for
Scorpion
Injustice
in the
1.
last one, yes.
That's a little piece of information, kind of shows you the really cool tie-in with DC into what we're doing with our DLC.
DC is phenomenal to work with. And
Absolutely.
this has been nothing but a blessing.
And I was able to do that stream with Jim Lee last week. Super nice guy.
It was a lot of fun to watch, too, by the way.
Yeah, I had a
enjoyed
great
the
time
heck
with
out
that. I
of
hope you guys enjoyed it. But let's get moving, right?
All right.
So today I got Derek here, I got Chevy here, because we're going to talk about, now last week I talked a little bit about the multiverse.
Yes.
Right? But I only talked...
You gave a glimpse of what it
So
actually
small.
is.
I had very little time, and I gave as much as I could. Today we're going to dive in a little deeper.
Yep.
And you guys are going to see some stuff that you might not know about it.
Right.
So I will help facilitate the conversation.
Sure.
We'll let Derek and Chevy go at it.
All right, so the number one thing we really care about here at NetherRealm Studios is single-player content. Not everybody wants to go online and get their butts kicked, so we really want to make as much single-player content as possible.
And we always try that, right?
We always
Right.
try that.
And it always works. We had the story that's going to be super long and engaging, but after that...
After that, we have what's called the multiverse, all right? So let's go ahead and just dive on into the multiverse.
Before we hop in there real quick, I forgot to ask you, Chevy.
Yes.
So you say gameplay, right?
Yeah.
That could be confusing to, like, you know, there's designers who create the move sets of the
Right.
characters. There's effects. What exactly is a gameplay programmer?
So a gameplay programmer essentially helps design by creating interfaces and tools for them to create all the content in the game. So for example, for a character, we give them the tools to play an animation and be able to time the hitboxes and everything so that the characters will punch and kick when they ask them to.
So it's fair to say you have a big team of gameplay programmers.
Yeah.
Shout outs.
Shout out to the
Yes.
gameplay guys.
They're smart guys who do some crazy stuff more so than I do at times.
So the great thing is, with gameplay, as a person who works here, you get to touch a lot of different things in the game.
I have access. I basically see the back end of what everything. Every time design calls a function, our team is the one that handles the data and makes sure it doesn't crash, and then make sure the game runs.
So that said, you got to work a lot on the multiverse.
Yes, Multiverse was one of the big things I was part of.
Awesome. So let's talk about it, Derek.
Okay, so let's go ahead and go into the multiverse. So, every day that you log on to Injustice, you're going to have a series of Earths. Each one of these Earths is themed. So, and within them have a series of objectives and events. So, for an example, let's say that you are a Supergirl player, right? You really love Supergirl. Well, we have an event, or an Earth, just for Supergirl players, so they can get Supergirl gear. Now, you'll notice there's completion rewards. Chevy, you want to kind of explain what the completion rewards
so
do?
completion rewards, basically, as it sounds, when you complete the event, in this case, this one called First Flight, you'll get the completion reward of a random rare Supergirl arm gear.
But then, if you were to complete the same event again,
Right.
a different completion reward would appear.
Yeah.
So you can continuously get additional gear, and the completion reward will always change after each turn.
Now here's a question, because some people have tweeted me this question. Let's say I'm a huge Scarecrow fan,
Sure.
right? And I am on vacation during Scarecrow's, what do they call it?
His Earth is available.
His Earth is available, right?
Yes.
His Multiverse Earth is available. I'm on vacation.
Right.
Well, I can't get my Scarecrow stuff.
Incorrect. They're going to be on a schedule. Gameplay has created an amazing calendar that I think Chevy probably can explain more about.
Well, yeah, without getting into technical details, design has the ability to easily tweak when a multiverse will appear and for how long. And I believe they've decided that these character Earths will show up more often in a quick rotation.
Yeah, they'll rotate faster. And now you'll also see that if I press triangle here, it's going to give me the objectives of this Earth. So as you see, you're going to get rewards for completing events, but completing, say, this entire multiverse will give you these additional rewards.
And check out this, too. This is no slouch stuff here. A level 20 Epic Supergirl head you can get down there.
Yep.
Epic Supergirl emblem. Like, there's,
Yeah.
really good stuff here.
Absolutely.
And platinum boxes, those are
yeah,
huge.
absolutely.
You're
There's
right.
2 of them.
Two platinum boxes.
You get 2 for just completing the multiverse, along with the Epic Supergirl emblem, which is a great gear piece. So if you're like, man, I really want that Supergirl gear, where can I get it? The answer is the multiverse, okay? And then we have different gates to get into specific events. So this one, for an example, you have to complete these 4 events and have a level 15 Supergirl.
Right.
So you may go into this Earth and be like, oh, I want this gear, but I'm not that level yet.
Not
so
quite
you're going
ready
to have
for it
to
yet.
go and level up that character just to get into this event, to get this great stuff.
And like we've talked about, that said, like let's say you are in town, you're not on vacation for Scarecrow. Maybe you can't do it that time, but it'll come back soon and you can do it again.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And each one of these character-based multiverse also have a great boss fight. Hence, you seeing these amazing rewards.
Right.
And there's leaderboards attached to them, so you can see how you stand against the rest of the world.
I'm super excited about this just because, like we've talked about, the people who like to play single player, who don't want to play online, this gives you countless, endless hours.
And as many as we make.
Right?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. Which is how many?
So many you broke the script compiler once.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. So well over a 1,000 or so.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do.
And also, we had great writers working with us too, Kittleson and Dominic, to come up with some really good DC lore for each of these multiverse events.
I love it because it doesn't feel out of the world of the game.
Right.
It feels like there's contextual elements in everything to kind of show you why you're doing what you're doing.
Right. And like I had stated before, every day that you come on is new content. Every few hours, there's new content. So if you get in and you're like, oh man, I've got 2 hours to finish this, you go in there, you polish it in 2 hours, you come back and there's a brand new one. Right? And so then there's also some events that will appear randomly for just about 3 hours. Okay?
Special ones.
Special ones where we've got really good rewards in there, and people, you know, like you guys, the marketing team, will be like, hey, blast it out. This event's happening for 3 hours. You're going to get a lot of really good gear.
And let me add on to
like
that too. Like we talked about, since we do have the ability to kind of throw in whatever we think's popular or what people want at the time, like maybe we'll have votes for that. Maybe things will happen like that where like, wow, we really want Catwoman tomorrow, like in a couple days. Well, here's going to be on Friday. You know what I mean, we'll be able to have that happen.
Absolutely. And you'll notice there's multiple things that are level based. When you see level 1 to 20, that means it's relative. So you can go into this event with any level character and play through it. There's always going to be content no matter what level your characters are.
Now, there's some that say level 10. You can try that, right?
Absolutely. Like if I'm really good with Cheetah, right?
I mean,
okay,
Not when you play my
I'm
Dr.
all right
Fate.
with Cheetah. But if I took my level 3 Cheetah into a level 10 event, it would be more difficult, but I could still possibly beat it.
Oh yeah, nothing's stopping you from beating a hard event.
real quick, you see a completion reward down there that says 3 regen tokens, right?
Yes.
Ooh.
People are asking what that is.
Ooh.
Tune in next Friday for the gear stream to find that out. So cool.
Yes, what we can say is that's a really good reward.
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh,
And
yeah.
some
It's
of the
really cool.
completion rewards will draw you to these events because you'll be like, man, I want that.
Right.
Right?
To me, there's always a cycle. There's always things you can be doing. It's like look here, you got Nightmare. Like maybe there's something there in Nightmare I can use to get better to go play this other one
Absolutely.
and keep jumping around. You know what I mean?
It's got that RPG element to it.
Yeah.
And then we always have the battle simulator, which is a multiverse that's always around. And this is where you would find basically like your ladder endings or event endings that you have been very familiar with other NetherRealm games.
Yeah, these sort of the kind of the towers we've used before. They're in the little battle simulator down there.
Yep.
So if you want to see the ending for your character, that's where you go.
Absolutely.
Derek, can you go back for a second? I might have seen something that might. What is? Can you go to the left?
Oh, to the left?
Yes. What is that? Why is there 5 there?
Oh, well, actually, why don't you go ahead and tell them?
All right. So this endless tower.
By the way, good setup, guys.
Yeah,
that
you
was
nailed it.
really
You
good.
nailed it.
Yeah.
I try. So this is an endless tower, right? And most of the time, there's performance rewards that are tied to points. However, this one is tied to how many fights you get. So if you were to complete 100 fights, you would get a diamond mother box.
Which is another tier of mother boxes, which
Right.
is even better than platinum.
Right.
But mother boxes, I'm sure you guys will talk about that later.
For next Friday, right?
Okay, next
Yeah.
Friday, sure. And so we've got this special
Okay,
multiverse.
so this is I want to hop in real quick. I'm really happy that this happened, right? So we were able, these guys, not me, I'm sorry, were able to create a Watchtower event today
Correct.
on Watchtower Earth, written by
Sean Kittleson.
who decided to talk a little crap
Yeah.
during it. So this is actually called the Watchtower. We've set up a couple different events to show some of the things that can happen.
Absolutely.
So would you like to read that, Derek?
I think you should.
Okay. This is called the Watchtower. Blue Beetle of Earth 1337 Leet and his friends are trolling this stream. Derek and Tyler must beat them without dropping combos. or they will be mocked mercilessly.
And of course, the event is called Dropping Combos.
Derek and Tyler must save the world from some super bad guys. They are real bad dudes.
They sure are.
Okay,
There's
so-
not a good one in here.
So that is the story of this one,
Right. Now, because this is the Watchtower event that we custom created for
Yeah.
this, a lot of the opponents are going to have low health because we just kind of want to show off modifiers that are in this. So this is, as we say, this isn't actually what you're going to play completely.
But what this does show is that it's very fun to be able to create a bunch of different worlds.
Right, and we have a bunch of them. So I'm going to hand the controller to Chevy.
Oh, Chevy's
and,
gonna go.
Yeah, and he's going to go ahead and play some of these while we talk about some of the new stuff that you might see in the modifiers.
Before I go in, you want this to be quick, yet you put the AI difficulty at 4 out of 5.
Oh yeah, that's
Why would
why
you
don't
do
you
that?
go ahead and go back just for 1 second? And as you'll notice,
a good point.
each one of the events has an AI difficulty, so you have an idea of how difficult the opponents are going to be when going in. And if you back out one more stage, you'll see what each one of them also has a difficulty meter outside of the portal. That's kind of like the overall difficulty of this portal.
It seems to go left to right,
Multiverse,
harder,
Yes.
harder to
And it's also based on the gates to get into these events,
Right.
so that difficulty is an overall thing.
Who are you gonna play?
I think I'm going to go with Batman.
That's good. Now here's something that's also cool we haven't really talked about, which we'll probably talk about more next week in Gear. Okay, first of all, let's talk about modifiers.
Modifiers. So we've always had modifiers in the game. Injustice 1, MKX, and of course with Injustice 2. So there's some returning ones, some favorites, but then a bunch of new
There's
things.
some really cool new stuff that you have not seen yet that I'm excited to show.
Correct. Oh, intro. Should we talk during them?
I'll let it go.
Everyone has a weakness.
Do not underestimate me.
Like hell I will. Begin.
So here, we have Joker bombs going to be dropping. There's one on the floor there.
Right. And the Joker bombs, there's 3 different types of bombs. One that's a gas, one that's an explosion, and one that's kind of just a funny dud, right? And majority of the modifiers also, we have the great talented Dominic and Kittleson write up lore. So I think there's Joker gang is hanging outside of something
right.
throwing bombs, right?
So we talk about something I was going to mention. So in Gear, we have all these loadouts. There are certain types of gear that might help you do better in the multiverse.
I don't think it's even a might. I think there is.
Sometimes I get worried about saying definites in these streams,
okay,
as you've
okay.
noticed.
Yeah.
But
Go ahead
yeah,
and beat 'em up.
that's actually true.
Yes,
Yeah.
there is gear that says will help in the multiverse, for
Right.
sure.
So you can have your versus
Yep.
gear, you can have a multiverse set of gear, and you can be leveling those up and making those better as you go.
Absolutely. Now, if there was like a boss that, say, was a Kryptonian,
Right.
you could put on anti-Kryptonian gear to help you get through this challenge.
What are you talking about, boss? What?
Whoa!
Yeah, right.
So,
Another fine setup by me.
oh yes.
Yeah, good.
So there's tons of boss battles. Oh,
I'm sorry, Dinah, you're not ready.
I sure as hell am ready.
I'll be the judge of that. Begin.
so there's tons of boss battles, and there's some things that we're going to show that will help you with these boss battles. Now these are the ground spikes. What they do is they travel from one side of the screen to the other. If you get caught in it, it's going to actually carry you to the other side of the screen. This is one of our newer modifiers, which I absolutely love.
Yep.
What's Wildcat?
So, but as you play, you're going to keep getting more and more stuff.
Yes.
That happens to you, that happens to the opponent. Maybe things that can help you against the opponent, things like that.
Right, absolutely. Some things maybe that you actually trigger yourself, versus things being just random.
Right.
Good clash.
That wasn't me.
Yeah, I was talking to the AI.
Right.
Derek likes to talk to the AI.
Well, sometimes it's better than this.
Right.
Absolutely.
It absolutely is true. Absolutely true.
And then we'll also, like I said, we'll have some good returning modifiers. So things like Gift of Health, stuff like that, but more themed towards the DC world.
And you'll see down at the bottom, don't perform an uppercut during the match.
Oh.
Absolutely. Well,
How am I
that's
supposed to
Chevy's
win?
go-to right there.
Chevy's a big uppercut guy.
Right. And so there are match challenges as well. Each event has X amount of match challenges. Completing these events will boost your score at the end. And your, the rewards that you get for completing their performance rewards are based on your score. Yep, I talked through that whole thing.
You did. It's fine. The thing
People
that
should be used to that by now.
the thing that I really like, and I mean we're harping on it because it's true. there are so many things that you can continue to get in this mode.
Yes.
Like, it kind of doesn't stop.
No.
Like,
No.
you do this, you don't uppercut, you get special stuff.
Right.
Like, everything is patterned, so we can give you gear and give you the coolest stuff that you can play with.
And then there's the objectives, right? So there could be an objective that is do 10 super moves in this event. But that event is only 3 fights. So you actually have to play that event a few times
Right.
to complete the objective. Oh, got a trophy. Nice.
Congratulations, first name, last name.
That's what they call me.
Yeah. They've always called
Hey, I
Chevy
did it.
good old first name, last name.
And you got the challenge. Great job, Chevy.
And again, see, you're still earning credits, so maybe those credits can be pushed towards another event, which you can unlock with those.
Ooh,
and
Right.
gravity.
Oh, this is... Oh, give it...
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, here you go.
Sorry.
This is one of Tyler's
I don't think you can
favorites.
drop a combo in this one.
Well, I'll find a way.
All right.
Yeah, my favorite modifier of all time is anti-gravity. Or low
Absolutely.
gravity, pardon me. So I'm sorry I had to steal this one. I know.
No worries.
It's... Wait.
I've had enough of the game, Selena.
Aren't you the least bit curious?
I can't afford to be curious.
Did you hear the Burke sigh over there?
Yeah.
Like, that's like the new Gen Death Eyes.
Come on, don't drop it. There you
there
go.
it is.
You've
Oh.
got quick uppercuts, too.
Oh, yeah,
so-
you can do like a bunch of those.
Oh!
He drops it. You should have been able to kill her with just one combo.
It's
Okay, I got a
25%.
bar here. I got a
Alright,
bar. Oh,
here we
she's gonna clash so soon.
Oh, well.
There it is. There it is.
You're not claw-proof.
Wait.
Don't be so sure.
I'm gonna let her win.
As you should.
Oh, tie. Never
I
mind.
know-
Well, she had no meter.
Oh,
There you go. There you go. Yes. Yes. No! Oh, there you oh, you're getting it.
Yeah!
All right. Perfect
Those are you
victory
do, Derek.
bonus.
You
You
do
nailed
one.
it. All right.
How's your first time on stream, Chevy?
It's going well, I think. You guys tell me. I don't...
You're doing great.
You're doing great.
Yay.
You weren't nervous at all.
No, not at all.
Not even
What?
a little bit.
So this modifier is called the Orange Lantern, which is like Larfleeze's gold. And what will happen is this is generally attached to its own entire Earth, which is a bonus
Ooh.
Earth. Okay? And an Orange Lantern will appear. I'll be quiet for a couple seconds.
Poison ivy.
Shouldn't you be at a fundraiser?
Consider this community outreach. Begin.
So an Orange Lantern will appear on the fight line, and it'll actually give you credits. So if you get this bonus while it's active, you can kind of sit within the lantern and just get money the whole time.
Those are actual credits.
That's actual credits. So that's why it's only around for a limited time, and you kind of have to buy your way into it as well. So if you look to the left there, I am just getting money.
Right.
So I'm
So you're just stacking that paper.
Yeah.
stacking those credits,
Right.
right? So naturally, as soon as I'm done, I would want to go and buy some mother boxes.
Right.
Of course.
Because in-game credits give you mother boxes, and you're getting them nonstop.
That probably didn't count when you were in your win animation, though, did it?
No. Let's see if I can find it again. There it is.
Oh, she does not want you to get money.
No, give me that money.
There we
Does
go.
the AI get money?
No,
No,
they have
okay.
no reason for it. So I just got 860 credits.
860?
860.
just from
This is
making
broken.
it rain on top. That
Yep,
was great.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
And those are usually tied to the special events that only last for a short period of time.
That was really
That
cool.
only you know when they appear.
Well, Tyler kind of probably just
Oh,
tells
yeah.
me.
Okay.
Yes.
What? I get to do something?
Yeah.
Cool.
You actually get to tell me something to do.
Awesome. I can't wait for that.
So Solaris, he's coming up. Solaris is like a planet-eating planet. And yeah.
We both looked into the abyss, Barry. But unlike you, I blinked. It's where you go from here that matters. Begin.
So usually Solaris is attached to like big boss fights, and he'll come down and he'll invade the fight, just only one time, and I'll let you see.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh, God. What are you supposed to do?
Man.
Oh, look at that.
And so what he'll do is he'll explode, and he usually does more damage during these boss fights. And if you don't have enough health or armor, he's gonna kill you.
Okay,
And so you
cool.
need to make sure that you have proper gear anytime you see an event that has Solaris.
Or try to beat Flash as quickly as you
As
possibly
quickly as
can.
possible,
Right.
yes. So that's just one of the many fun things we have.
Awesome. I see we do one more.
I would love to do one more.
Okay.
And then maybe we do that cat one?
Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good.
Okay.
Gear.
Gear, equip.
You can't. That was for Darkseid.
Oh. So, making his debut today.
Oh, man. So this is going to be fun.
So, this, Burke, as much as I hate Burke, really came through on this one.
You'd be wise to give up.
Only one way to stop me.
There's always another way. Begin.
Which is our buddy, Waddles J. Cobblepie.
Oh, there he is! Look at him, he's so cute.
He's a weaponized penguin that waddles onto the fight line and shoots a rocket at the opponent.
And then flies off.
And then naturally he goes flying off. Absolutely.
Penguins known for their flight.
Absolutely. They are known for their flight. So let's get Waddles over here.
There he is. There's a little guy.
Oh, he's over there.
There he goes.
Bye!
Oh.
Oh.
So what he'll do is he'll help assist one of the players or fighters, and he'll just waddle onto the fight line and target one of the players.
Oh, there he is again. That is super cool.
Waddles. God bless you, Waddles.
Well, he's oh.
Oh. Cheetah ruining the fun.
I'm Batman.
People we're getting a lot of LOLs in the chat.
Good. That means they're laughing. People like to laugh, right?
Lots of love.
Lots of love.
I'm just kidding, guys.
Oh, there goes Waddles. And one time, just for fun, we scaled Waddles up to like 300%, and it may have been the most terrifying thing we've ever seen.
Of course you did.
But with a giant, a tiny rocket, though, right?
Yeah, very tiny rocket, just big penguin.
We only scale the penguins around here. Do this one and then we'll move on.
Do this one?
Yeah, you really wanted to show this one. Let's show this real quick.
I did. So in Mortal Kombat X, we had character assists, where it was like Cyrax assist or smoke assist,
Right.
and it would just be a random attack that would come from one side of the screen. So for Injustice 2, we made a lot. Oh.
I'm glad Kara proved incorruptible. She's a fool to deny her power. She's smart to know its limits. Begin.
So for Injustice 2, we wanted to allow the player to control these assists now. So if you notice at the top of the screen, there's an icon with a little right stick under it. If I sit and I did a
Why,
transition.
Derek?
Because I wanted to do a wall bounce into a thing, and now I'm just going to kill him. He'll still be alive. We'll be alright. So I press the right stick, and bloop, I can actually summon one of Raven's demons. So we kind of say that basically there's other characters at Brother Eye in an alternate dimensional portal that you can call upon to assist you during the fight. So you can actually do combos and call out this assist.
Right.
It's my turn.
Cool.
Super cool. Super cool.
And there's roughly like 30 of these things.
Okay.
So different characters that aren't in the game or were in previous games, we kind of do a little throwback to.
Right.
So
They're still there in spirit.
Right. So Lobo, stuff like that.
All right, again, let me tell you guys, this will be probably a longer stream today. We have a lot to show, so let's move on real quickly. Do one of those. Do one of the boss battles.
Yep.
And then let's move on.
Absolutely. Let me get out of this screen. Hey, why don't you talk to him about pre-ordering Injustice 2?
Yes, you can do that. Pre-order Injustice 2, which is going to be awesome, and you can then get Darkseid, who we will be showing here in a little bit.
Who is one of your favorites?
Okay, here's the deal. I've gotten a lot of trouble in the past for saying who my main is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's fine.
All right.
He's fine.
So this is an example.
He's my main right now.
Okay, there it is.
Okay, cool.
So this is an example of a boss battle, right? The difficulty's higher. You're gonna. Ooh, I'm gonna go in with Cheetah. Here,
That's fine.
The difficulty's higher. You're gonna see. They're gonna have armor on them.
They have insane stats.
They have insane stats, but luckily we've given you a couple fun things to assist you during the fight.
And here's the other deal. This is an ungeared cheetah.
Yes, this is an ungeared cheetah versus a character that has epic gear.
Yeah, a lot of these battles you're going to want to build up.
Mine a real Catwoman.
We better be talking about claws.
And they are spectacular.
So, you'll notice Swamp Thing was just on screen there for a second, right? In addition to character assists, we also have a thing called sidekicks, where you can actually summon in another character. They'll do an attack, and they'll assist you during the fight. Each character in Injustice 2 has what we like to call a sidekick. You see how he just kind of comes in there and helps me out?
And he has a couple moves you can use, right?
Yep.
That's what the direction's for?
Yep, so I can do a towards, and I can do an away sidekick.
I see.
It was a lot of work to get these guys working, and a lot of people helped out on getting the sidekicks working.
They're super cool.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And so now her armor's broken, so I can kind of get in there a little bit.
Start making her react.
Right.
Yeah, the tag assist and the character assist, that was actually like a full team effort.
Yep.
We had a lot of guys on the gameplay team help out with that.
Yeah,
Something everybody really wanted, and it's really cool that it's working out as well.
Belapani really kicked some butt with sidekicks. It was awesome.
Nice.
Guys. Let's see how long I can survive.
So
here.
the whole thing here, like, if you had better gear, you'd probably be doing a little more damage.
Oh, absolutely.
And probably not taking
Take
3
as
hits.
much damage.
So
Yeah.
when you go into boss battles, you want to
Geared
be
up.
geared up. Yes.
Absolutely.
And where do you get gear? Just kidding. Everywhere. I wish there was some coins raining down on you right now. That'd be fun too.
You
right?
know, I mean, we could set that up. Anything is possible. Chevy did an amazing job of hooking us up
Thank
on
you.
the design side so that we can do all these fun things.
Anything is possible.
Anything
says.
in the multiverse, anything is possible.
Let me tell you something. When you're making content for, or you're making tools for design, honestly, you have to plan for anything.
Yep. We like doing new cool stuff.
Yep.
Yes, absolutely. So then there's every day there is a sidekick event, and those are always relative. So no matter what level you are, the Earth will match your level. It's kind of hard to play.
Really?
Yeah. It's a Sys Portal will show up.
Funny, Derek. You say it's hard to play and talk at the same time.
But I
Yet
seem to be doing a great job.
You stopped talking for a while.
Yeah, all right. Go ahead. You take this one.
I'm good.
Come on, Swamp.
You just gotta beat her up quickly.
I'm doing great, by the way.
Oh, no,
there
you're
it
dead.
is. See, as soon as I say that.
That's gonna hurt.
Oh, it's okay. Which character assist is that?
That is the Black Fire character assist.
Ah, okay.
And like I said, there's a bunch of nods to characters that, we have in there.
Really, like the one thing I'm really happy with is like just how deep with the lore everybody went. You know.
So you're able to use the character assist even when you're being reacted or
Yes,
grabbed?
with character assist, they'll actually help you if you're being comboed or one thing or another to help get you out of it.
Right.
But the tag assist is only when you're free.
Yes.
Yeah, I tried to push it a lot when I was getting hit, and I'm like, Derek, it's not working.
Swamp Thing just doesn't want to help you.
Yeah. Hey, that's. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
There we go. Nice try.
Okay,
Derek
all right.
almost took him all the way out.
Woo!
That, ladies and gentlemen, I think is where we are going to start. Stop, pardon me.
Yep.
Start. That's just the beginning. No. That's where we're going to stop today with Multiverse. There's a lot of things that you can do in the Multiverse. Very excited for that. Guys, Chevy's first time on stream. Nice job.
Thank
Great
you
job,
guys.
Chevy.
It was good to be
real
here.
Proud of you, Chevy. Glad you're able to do this.
Do you want to say hi to your mom or anything?
Hi, Mom and friends.
There you go. There you go.
Like Tyler.
I said it earlier. I'm still on the fence now. So now we're going to bring Paulo Garcia in a moment. But first, we're going to show you a trailer.
Woo!
All right, we're back. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the lead designers on Injustice 2, Paulo Garcia.
What's up?
Say hello.
How's it going?
Been a while since we've seen you on stream, Paulo.
Been busy getting characters ready for launch.
Oh, for Injustice 2.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Your hair looks amazing today, Lord.
I'm actually one of the silhouettes in the DLC trailer.
Oh, are
I knew
you?
that.
Are
I knew
you?
that actually. That's great.
Confirmed. Okay, so today we're going to talk about some stuff that you probably don't know anything about.
Yep.
Not you, them.
Yeah.
You know that.
This is probably my favorite surprise of this game.
Really?
Yes.
Let's take a look.
So we've got this mode called the AI Battle Simulator. Just spend a little bit out of Derek.
All right, so AI Battle Simulator. What you do is you create teams. So when you first go into AI Battle Simulator, you're going to create a defender team where you select 3 characters. And you can gear those characters up with any of the gear that you collect throughout playing the game.
Yeah, so we'll go in here and customize some characters. So we'll pick a team. Who do you want to use for your team?
Ooh, I want Cheetah.
Okay, let's go with Cheetah first. So you go in here and outside of your regular save loadouts, you've got these AI loadouts where here you're gonna put on gear for your actual AI character that he's gonna use to fight with. So we'll pick out some gear here for Cheetah.
Ooh, I like the note back. Oh, why would you always pick this?
I'm gonna go with what you don't want.
Okay. Ooh, I don't like that. Come on, man. You're really good at this.
Pretty much just let him do it. You're kind of stuck.
Yeah,
I'm sort of just picking them at random.
Yeah, I know.
And so what you're going to do is you're going to gear up your characters, right?
And you'll want to base the gear you're using here might be different than the gear you're going to use by yourself online. Because depending on how you're going to set up your AI-controlled character to play, you might want stuff with more defense or more stuff with more ability power based on a gameplay style that you might not actually be using yourself.
Right. So, he's going.
Let's give her some...
Give her the Savage Slam. Did he take it away? No, he didn't. He actually listened to me for once. That's great. Oh, the Spotted Torpedo's good. No, he's staying away from it because that's what I want to see.
Let's grab one and we'll get her...
Yeah, so after you've equipped gear in your character, you can actually go in and then adjust attributes for your character. So you've got 6 different types of adjustments you can make to the character's personality. So you can there's points you can put in grappling, rushdown, combos, and what this does is it'll change the way that the AI will react to certain things. So the more points you have in the grappling, it'll do stuff like it'll choose to throw more often, or it'll give it a higher chance to escape from a throw, and it'll also spend meter on things based on what you've put it on. So if you put stuff on rushdown, it'll spend meter on things that become plus on block, like a Batman Batarang.
Gotcha.
And if you put points into combos, it'll save its meter to spend meter on combo extenders.
So if we're setting this up like let's set this up like Derek plays, okay?
Okay, so it's going to be rush down.
Okay. So first we'll take away points and everything.
Let's get everything down.
And also you'll want to set up these characters to basically what tools they have. So you wouldn't want to take Bane and put him as a zoner, right?
Because but you could if you had a specific crazy strategy, and that's something that players might actually come up with.
Right.
So there'll actually be ways where you can put maybe giving points into grappling and runaway with Bane might actually work because he's going to stay away from people, and then when they get close, he's going to grab them. So there's a lot of experiments you're going to do, and you're going to do it based on the abilities you've equipped, and you're also going to do it based on the opponent's abilities and characters you're using too.
Awesome.
All right, so we probably want to do. You have 60 points to use, so probably everything in Rushdown for Derek, right?
That's sort of how he plays is reckless, but I don't think that's a category.
That's right. You're gonna see that later.
So we'll have her with. We'll save a couple points for counters here.
I don't know what that actually is.
That'll increase his chance to punish things. So when the computer blocks something, the more points you have in the counters, it'll punish them incorrectly instead of choosing not to do something.
I wouldn't do that.
Okay, we'll put you on...
Combos. I'm really good with combos. Yeah, 3 seems about right. All right, so who are we going to do next?
I'd like to do, of course... Can I do Bane?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do Bane.
The Bane's at the top. There it is.
All right, so let's do...
Ooh.
That one's cool. That...
If you say it's cool, you're not going to get it.
Let's do the top one, the far top one. Yeah, I kind of want the sort of military look. Yeah, thank you, Paulo. Cool. Let's do go down one.
This is crap.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. Thank you. Boots.
You just got to ask nicely, Derek.
I like the. Oh, that's good. The belt. Thank you for that one. Take the tanks
I'm pretty
out.
nice.
Ooh. No, Derek. That's no. Derek wants. I don't want that one. Go down one. There. Yeah, that's cool. All right, now abilities. I would like supercharged.
Isn't that borderline cheating?
Moving on. And double punch, old school double punch.
Ooh, old school double punch.
So you're gonna give up to people's elbow.
I am for this one.
All right,
and let's go to.
I didn't get to pick a shader.
Ooh, blue, top blue, middle.
Ooh.
Bingo.
But the red one looked really cool.
Cool, Derek.
Yeah, thanks, Derek.
Okay, so definitely grappling. I want to work hard on
Max
grappling.
out grappling.
Max out grappling. And combos for me put to about a 1.
Yeah.
That
You should
makes
put
sense.
nothing.
So you want to have your guy sort of mimic your own.
Yeah, I
play
don't want to
style.
play like me.
Okay.
Counters, I do a lot of throw counters. Put that in the middle. That's
amazing
fine.
at throw counters.
Rush down, let's put it in the middle.
Yeah, we go to 14. We got to take away a point from rushdown. So something where you've only got 60 points to spend, so you got to figure out how you're going to divide them up. So there's not really going to be a super optimal thing, and it's more depend on what your opponent's doing and what you're going to counter.
So let's talk real quickly, just in the important thing here. What does this do for you?
So once you have all these characters set up, let me do one more.
Do a zoner. Do a zoner.
Cyborg.
No, yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ruckus
Oh.
Makers. That's a cool name.
What was the other one that we had? The never mind.
Nice try, Derek.
I know. It was.
Okay, what kind of wrist cannon do we want here?
Ooh, that's.
Oh, so his accessory is actually his wrist cannon.
Yeah.
Cool, cool.
Ooh, the air grapple. Oh.
And we'll probably be seeing this character soon on a stream.
Oh.
Oh, what are those? Let's not go there.
Yeah. Forget about that.
I saw nothing.
Right?
All right, so Cyborg probably want to do
Lots of
give him
zoning.
a little bit different play style here. So let's give him a decent amount of chucking those fireballs, and then we'll give him a little bit of runaway.
A one.
A 1. No,
Or take those combos down.
Please.
he's very pushy.
Yeah. That's why you didn't get what you wanted.
Oh.
So now we've set up 3 characters, and it's something where you're going to want to set up the whole cast if you want for all your characters, and it's something to play around with. Even characters that you don't necessarily want to play yourself, you're going to want to give them AI personalities, and then use the gear you get while you're playing any characters. You can get gear for other characters, so now you can use them in your AI loadouts.
So what? No, so why are we doing this? Like, why play AI fighting?
It's another avenue for you to level up chests or to get chests, and it's also a good way for you to level up characters that you don't necessarily are really good at, or you just want to like optimize your time spent playing the game.
So if I wasn't a big Blue Beetle player, right, and I haven't leveled him up, I could put him in the AI battle simulator and just send him off, and he'll just level up, get new gear, get gear for other characters too for me, right?
Yep.
Ooh, cheetah.
We already have her picked for us.
Right.
We don't need it for defense too.
That's
Oh,
what
you're
he's
what we're
doing.
doing. That's what we're doing.
Yeah,
My bad.
we're gonna set our defending team. That way, if somebody else in the building wants to try to challenge our team,
Gotcha.
they can.
They're
We're just
there.
showing them that here's how you set up your defending team, and then this is a team that other players are gonna come up with when they go fight against other people's AI battle teams.
Cool.
All right, Bane.
So we got Bane, we got Cyborg. Where's the other one?
You need Bane. He's far right. There you go.
So once this is done, now this is your defending team, and that's a team that when other players go and they click fight, this will present you a list of random opponents it'll find based on an average skill of how you've been playing this mode.
Ooh, who are we gonna fight?
Well, since our character is a level 20, we're going to go pick on a low.
Let's not do
Absolutely.
that one. Let's do the one right below it. Let's do Firestorm, Batman, and Black Adam. Is that fine?
Yeah.
Let's do that one.
No, because they're all level 1s.
Yeah, I want to really pick on them.
That's messed up.
So here we'll go use our Bane. We'll do Cyborg in a second, so that way we won't get seen there as Cheetah.
Come on. Thanks, guys. You guys
So-
are the best. You really are. Thank you.
So it loads up a fight like normal, but they're a little bit different where the fights are only 1 round because there's going to be three fights in a row, and it's the best of the 3, and then once your guy wins, it's for that match. So if Bane wins, my Bane is 1, and then my next match is fought by your second opponent. So here our Bane is essentially beating up on a low beat Batman.
I mean, it is kind of fun. Just
Right.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people as well that love to watch our game. Like they say, man, I wish I could just sit and watch the game.
Truthfully, this is a good place to like learn combos, maybe.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you know, this is a great place where your button inputs may not be the best,
Right.
but you can create an amazing AI team and just go send them out and find other people to pick up.
And obviously, we picked an unfair fight.
Yeah, and it's something where once there's a ton of people putting their teams out there, it's going to start returning you a list of fights that are more geared towards your current level. So essentially now we've got a set list of players there to pick from, but it's going to be a lot more to your level once you're actually playing.
Because right now we only have some QA people who are in builds on this. Yeah.
Come on, Firestorm.
Here's our cyborg.
Come on, Firestorm. Oh, no.
Oh, man. Sweet combo.
Firestorm.
There he's zoning.
There he goes.
Yeah, so here you see the zoning protocol taking place, where a lot of times the computer, where it would choose to normally come in and do stuff, because he has a bunch points to zoning, he's choosing to shoot projectiles.
And there, Firestorm may have chosen zoning too, so he's never going to rush him down. He's higher level on this level, so there we have the thing.
Yeah.
You can also fast forward if you want to go quickly too, which is awesome. Well, cool. So that is AI Fighter, yeah?
Yeah. And then you also have the option, so here, because we won a fight, we get a gold mother box.
Great.
And our characters that actually participated in that fight got some experience, and that was a way to level them up.
Right.
You can also spar with your friends, and then there's obviously the leaderboards where if somebody just wants to sit there and grind out and find the maximum use of like their gear and just find ways to just set up the characters in a way where it'll beat others, you have a sort of like offline competitive mode where you can play against other people.
Right.
That's like I said, one of my favorite new modes.
It's really awesome. I'm going to outfit all of my characters. I mean, obviously I play a lot of characters because I don't ever pick a main.
You are a specialist at not being one character.
And there are some other ways to use your AI opponents. Like if you're in a private match playing online against your buddy, you can use your AI opponents, and that'll let you sort of like min-max your actual point distributions and stuff.
Cool.
So you can actually use your AI character in multiple different ways in different modes.
Yep.
Awesome.
Awesome. Here's something we haven't talked about yet.
Yep.
We have a tournament mode.
Woo.
Yeah, so essentially what this is for, it's meant to be used in offline gatherings. So it's something that's not really for like, if you're just sitting by playing yourself, or even if you're just with another friend, it's something where, hey, if you have 8 guys that want to sit at a local and they want to play competitive mode without having to go through a lot of the hassles of going through player select and setting up competitive mode and that other stuff. Tournament mode is something where it already has settings built in for a offline tournament setting.
So let's say you're Rick from Combo Breaker.
Yeah,
and you're doing a tournament soon.
Yeah, this will be the mode that people will be playing in those offline tournaments.
Right. Can you tell me some of the, give me some of the options that are involved in tournament mode?
Yeah, we can actually go to them real quick.
Cool. And you know, we obviously follow the tournament scene very closely.
Yep.
So I mean.
Yeah, and this is something where it'll be a expanding feature where some things where if there's other settings on here that we end up seeing that people need to help you run these tournaments better, there'll be stuff that we plan on updating and changing or even tweaking.
Right.
Oh, so you can randomize character gear.
Yeah, so something where you can have it where, because people aren't going to be using their own characters in tournaments, and they're essentially, when you're playing in tournament mode, there's no like profiles loaded, so there is no like gear being rewarded, there's no leveling up. It's a streamlined, like just essentially like anonymous players playing against each other.
Right.
And you can set stuff like the round time that'll be used. You can turn some things on and off, like super move damage boosts, first hit bonus. You can turn off interaction stuff. And another big thing is by default, arena select is turned off, and that'll help get into matches quicker, where it'll just automatically give you a random arena. But you have the option, of course, to turn arena select on, and that'll let you go to the normal arena select.
Right.
And when arena select is off, there's things like you can go to available arenas, and you can actually sort of enable and disable which arenas will come up randomly, and that'll also help, like, essentially streamline tournaments.
One of my favorite things about tournament mode is when you want to go back to player select, you have to hold down start.
Yeah, it has a bunch of like tournament quality of life features automatically enabled, which you don't want to turn on for the rest of the game, but stuff like delayed pause, where you can get bit by if you accidentally hit the pause button. In tournament mode, delayed pause is automatically turned on. Some stuff like the health in the power bars is automatically enabled in the tournament mode. Just things that are more geared towards the competitive mode of the game, but we don't really want that stuff on for every mode. That stuff is on in tournament.
It's very important in tournament. If you hit pause by accident, hey, you lost the round.
Will it automatically desync people's controllers?
It won't do that because there's a lot of actual like just the consoles themselves. That stuff is built in there. But if people want, we could pop up a warning. That'll be something where once people are actually using this a lot, we'll get feedback and we'll actually build upon it.
Yeah, but please desync your controllers.
Yes, please desync your controllers.
You're ruining in tournaments. Cool.
Yeah, so as you see here, when you're in turn mode, all you can do is configure your controls, and you don't have the option to load up loadouts or anything like that. So If people want, they can go in here, set the controls real quick, get into a match, get out. It should help streamline the process.
Yeah.
a lot.
Make things a little bit faster. There's not a lot of waiting around.
Yeah.
Like that. That's awesome. Well, that is that with tournament mode.
A lot of really good stuff.
And we are an hour in and we're not done yet.
No, sir. We got more to do.
You're on camera when that happens.
Yeah, relax.
Whatever I do, what I want.
Okay. So we're going to bring Steve Brown back in.
Cool.
Thank you so much, Paul. You'll be back again, I'm sure, here in the next couple streams to talk about some more stuff. But while we get Steve in here, we're going to show you a trailer. Mr. Matt Burke.
Are you a god? From the fiery depths of apocalypse. Noted for classification.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to show you more in depth Darkseid, the pre-order bonus for Injustice 2. Steve.
Hello.
Welcome. Steve Brownback, everybody. Forgot you were here, but here you are.
16-bit.
16-bit, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to show you Darkseid. Let's talk about Darkseid's playstyle real quick.
If you want a character that's all about finesse and complicated setups, don't play Darkseid.
Right.
But if you want an absolute powerful brute who just overwhelms opponents, play Darkseid.
Absolutely.
He is basically the feel of a boss character, but balanced to be a player character.
Oh. Did you want to bring the other character?
Oh, I'm good right now.
Okay.
All right, so let's talk about what he does.
Yeah, he's the master of the Omega Beams, which are extremely powerful eye lasers,
I've heard that about him, actually.
and they never miss. They can zigzag around and they'll catch the opponent.
And you can do it, obviously, in the air,
Right.
around. Anywhere else you can do it?
You can do it a lot of places. You can do it up like
You can
that.
do up.
You can do it down.
You can do down, you can do straight,
You can do straight. He has a lot of different options for his eyelid.
and they are high damaging. They have very fast recovery. They take up the whole screen, and they're very, very, very fast. Now, they are high, the straight one,
Right.
so the opponent can duck it, but they don't have a lot of time to advance, even when they duck it. They are very, very good projectile moves.
Now, when it's meter burned,
You can actually control them.
You can direct where
You
it
can
goes.
direct them. So you could do the straight one and hold down, and it'll aim down.
Yep. Oh, my bad. My bad. There we go. Sorry.
But, all right. So.
Or you can
that
do the
was
anti-air one,
awesome. Oh.
and you can aim down if you do the EX one. There you go.
So you're almost kind of like drawing that out, right?
You are, yeah.
That's really cool. All right, so he's got the Omega Beams, but what else does he have?
Well, he also has his Palm Strike, which
Okay.
is a great combo ender. And he can meter burn that for additional damage. And that's kind of one of the main moves you can use to push the opponent away or to end your juggle combos.
A lot of his stuff, when meter burn, pushes him away.
Right,
To
which
get
is-
back into his game.
Exactly where he wants to be. He also has his knee bash, which is another good combo ender. And this is one of his good wake-up attacks. It's
I was gonna say,
invincible.
Yeah, Tyler uses it a lot.
A lot.
On Wake Up.
Yeah.
So
The
it's
meter
like-
burn version makes him safe, so he can use that as a safe wake-up attack.
and kicks him away.
And then it kicks him away, and then he goes back to shooting Omega Beams.
I do. I always do.
And then he's got the Stomp, right?
Yes, so then he has he has some ability options. He has a teleport, and he will teleport next to the opponent, down back 3.
Yeah, I
There
forgot
you
it
go.
was.
And
I
he can
played
do
this
that
game.
on the ground or on the air. Now, the really cool thing about the air teleport is he can actually attack right out of it. As he's landing, he can go in any of his jump attacks. So it's a very good strategy. If the opponent is ducking or trying to jump in, and they're trying to get past the beams, he can all of a sudden get right next to them and then start attacking. He could teleport and throw, or teleport and sweep. Great throw. And then he has his air stomp, which is actually a jumping low special move. So even though it's an air attack, it's not an overhead. It's a low. They have to block low. And he can, again, do it straight out of his teleport. So you have a ready-made mix-up of teleport into a jump attack or teleport into the air stomp. And that's while the opponent is trying to deal with the Omega Beam.
Seems a little dirty.
It's a very simple, straightforward tactic that's always going to be effective.
Right.
Tyler, you picked up Darkseid.
I have. I really like Darkseid. He has a couple of really. Have we done his specials? I think those. Oh, his character power.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Now his character power is he summons parademons. And he has 3 different parademons he can summon. He can summon Explodey Guy, and he'll sit there and chill out, and then when Darkseid's ready, you do the character power button again, and he'll explode. Yep. And that pops up, and you can do a beam or a combo.
Explodey Guy.
Explodey Guy. And it has a really cool function where if Explodey Guy's out and you do your throw, go up, throw, Explodey Guy explodes, and Darkseid can get a combo. He can get a free back 3. So all of us, throws are normally low damaging options to open up the opponent. No one really gets killed by only throws. But when Explodey Guy's out, his throw becomes a combo starter.
Well, for some people.
Yeah.
He also has
He's got
just
the air one?
just character power by itself is a flying parademon. And from here he has a couple options. He can shoulder ram you, and he can spit a fireball. And now Darkseid is free to move around while his parademons are out. So the idea would be you put out the parademon, and then you can shoot your beams, or you can teleport in, and anytime you can release the fireball.
Right.
But if Darkseid's hit,
the parademons will unfortunately get demoralized, and they'll leave their master.
back to Apocalypse.
Yes, they go back to a boom tube, back to Apocalypse.
Right.
Absolutely.
And then finally, back in character power is Charging Guy, and he'll actually go into a little boom tube and come out.
As an overhead.
And that's an instant overhead.
Is that the sound he makes?
That is the sound he makes.
Absolutely great.
Mr. Darkseid!
Okay, all right.
right,
Here
all
goes
right.
Steve again.
Okay.
And we were worried about Chevy.
You're right, with his impressions.
All right. So super move?
Oh, this is a great one.
So let's just miss it first. I didn't miss it.
No, that's new for you.
So one of the fun things about the trailer was the super move, and there was a lot of speculation on the internet about how it works. How does the actual beam works? And the trick is you control it.
Yep.
As soon as you do it, Tyler actually gets to control the
Yeah,
beam.
try and draw something fun this time.
I can draw. Okay, we'll do.
Okay. You're not. Let me try it. Let me try it.
So you can go up, you can go down, you can go back, you can completely circle around. As long as it's active, you have free control to move it. So there is no escape. It's the ultimate zoning tool.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool.
There you go.
That
Yeah.
was crazy.
But I missed.
Yeah, but
So right. So yeah, you can do crazy stuff with it. It's really cool.
Yeah,
He also has a lot of really cool strings. That are
he
good
does.
for him.
And his strings use the Omega Beams, even his normal attacks. So you can kind of show some.
My favorite is obviously I like doing
the overhead slap.
this one here. Omega beams, right? He can also do things like this, things like that.
He wouldn't be the master of Omega Beams if he didn't
Right.
use
So a
them.
lot
Right.
of his playstyle has Omega beams.
So I would say the key ones are backlight attack is a very quick overhead. He does not have a low launcher, but he does have some pretty decent lows to complement it, like his low laser or his sweep. He also has forward 2-3, which is a forward advancing mid attack that leads to a combo.
You did that. That was great.
And then he has your typical jabs like 1-1-2, which ends in a power blast, or 1-2, 1+3, which ends in a throw. I really like it.
can switch stances,
Yeah.
switch positions
Right.
with that. Yeah.
His basic attacks they're pretty much just brute power into the Omega Beams. He's not really an up close and personal brawler. He is meant to be played from a distance, and when he gets in, he does a lot of damage, and he pushes you out, and he goes back to playing his Mega Beams.
One thing I really like too is this back, this one here, the overhead. This, as you've seen, can be meter burned at this point.
And then that's your main combo.
Into a
start.
combo, yeah.
Right.
So
That's really cool.
Yeah. So I really like that one.
So that's kind of the basic Darkseid.
You just hopefully see Darkseid a little bit later too. So.
Oh.
Yeah, and I know you've had a lot of fun playing him. You feel powerful playing Darkseid.
You really do, and it's funny. Every game, there's always these characters I don't think will be my favorite characters, and then I started playing Darkseid. I'm like, yep.
Yeah,
that's my guy.
All right, let's go real quickly. You want to go through some of his?
All right.
His other. We've made some other loadouts for him.
Ooh, I can't wait to see his gear.
One of that.
I always do that.
He always does that.
But we're gonna see the other one now.
Well, that's what he does.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's what he does. Can't keep him down.
All right, so the first one we gave is Hate Slam, which normally you have 2/2, 1+3. And this is mostly a combo ender. You do, but you can actually meter burn it.
To do even
more damage. And you can start combos with it, or like I said, you can extend your combos with it. So it basically just turns one of his better combos into an even better combo starter.
Look at that gear too. It's all gold and regal.
Really cool.
It's really neat.
And then we gave him, instead of his anti-air beam, he gets reverse beams. He will actually turn around and hit you from behind.
So do you think it goes all the way around the Earth and then comes back?
And that's what I think. Yeah.
I feel like it goes through a boom tube directly off screen, through another boom tube on the other side.
But I feel like we would hear the boom tube.
Well, I mean, he may have silent stealth boom tubes, bro.
There's no silent boom tubes. You're being ridiculous.
Because it's got boom in its name.
Yeah,
it's got to be loud.
He's accurate. He's accurate.
All right. No, okay.
It's that Steve's lore minute.
So if you're playing a matchup where you're really controlling the ground and you don't need to worry about the air and you feel you don't need the anti-air one and you want even more ground control, boom, here you go.
2. All right.
Thanks,
Can
Derek.
that knock into a combo?
It can. Look at that.
What?
Yep.
That's pretty sneaky.
All right, so that's one loadout. And then we went for a high mobility loadout. This would be a loadout if you really want to play keep away and you don't want to be up close at all. So this gives you away teleport. Normally his teleport instantly puts you right next to the opponent. But in this loadout, we gave him the ability to teleport away.
To dip out, because that's where he wants to be.
Because that's where he wants to be.
We're showing them some secret looks at Green Arrow's costumes for later.
That's true.
You just noticed that?
Steve don't care.
And you can do this in the air.
All right.
And just like normally, he can attack out of it. So this will keep the opponent guessing. They don't know if you're going to teleport in. And they don't know if you're going to teleport back if you use the back teleport.
If you like mobility,
yeah,
you can actually make Darkseid
even more mobile. A character who's normally the teleport is his real big mobility option, you can really make him a high mobility character.
Awesome. So that's our quick look at Darkseid.
That's our quick look at Darkseid.
Let's switch characters. Let's go back to Arrow, and we kind of already shown some of the
cool outfits.
Yeah, kind of ruined that.
Do you want to control him?
No, you got it.
All right, so Green Arrow in the original was kind of the annoying Nat type character. Like, he played a lot of keep out.
That's really mean to say.
Well, he's very irritating to fight. He was a great hit and run character, but I think one of his major issues is he didn't really do a lot of damage. So that's something we looked to change in this game. So for example, his Hurricane Bow is back, but now it has a meter burn. And it'll actually knock the opponent up. And he gets a combo.
And so he's got more combo potential now, does more damage, right?
Yeah, he
used to have to work a lot harder.
A lot harder to get his damage. And he still retains some of his best keep-out moves. He still has the Savage Blast. His arrows are still very, very quick.
And you can actually... Oh, we'll wait till we get to that, right?
Right.
Okay, sorry.
The other new thing...
things like Steve did.
The other new thing you'll notice is he no longer has the blade on his bow, so some of his normal attacks have changed. His 1/1/1 has a new animation, new properties, and the big one is his back 2. His back 2 used to be a really short-range overhead, and now it's this longer-range mid, and it has 3 hits.
Awesome.
Now, I would say that there'll be people who said, like, in the last one, like, the shock arrows maybe weren't as strong as they could have been, right? So now they actually have some new properties that help, again, get more damage out of the table.
Right. Wait.
That's the ice one, buddy.
Like, you can actually combo off them much easier.
That's the 2-2-3 combo, 2-2-3 character power, and you get that game.
See?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he still has the fire arrows, which are very, very fast. And he still has the ice arrow. Now, the other thing about his character power is when you held the arrow in the original, it was kind of limited about what you could do. So there's a couple new things. Number one, you can dash forward and back. So while he's holding it, he has free mobility. He can jump, he can do it down, he can duck, and now he can dash. And he can also put the arrow away.
Oh.
So let's say you have an ice arrow out, and you're holding it, you're thinking about using it, you decide not to. You can actually put it away, and you'll see in the UI, it's still available. And the next time you use an arrow, it will be the ice arrow.
How'd you put it away?
You hit the flip stance button.
Oh. Boy, left trigger.
And he can do this with any of his arrows, and then they'll be ready for any time he wants to use them. So you could even shoot 2 fire arrows, and then put away, and you still have your 1.
Cool.
And then he also has a new arrow type, which is the meter burn arrow, and I'm so happy for this. Boxing glove arrow.
Boom.
This makes me infinite happy.
Infinite happy.
And boxing glove arrow is basically the best arrow. It does a ton of damage. It's super fast.
And it knocks them back.
It knocks them far back. It's advantage on block. It's basically for a bar meter, you get the best arrow you could possibly get. What's better than this?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Can you put it away?
And you can put it away. You can put it away.
So you can just have that thing on deck then.
And you have it on deck, and now you could do a block string into it and be advantage. You could use it to projectile. Maybe you're getting zoned out. No one's going to win a projectile trade against this.
Not the boxing glove.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Really cool.
And we also should show his throw, which is great.
Aww.
And it's super.
Nice.
Getting a lot of tweets real quick. Not tweets. On Twitch chat, I'm reading. People are wanting to see the DLC characters.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have them to show.
We don't have them to show.
No, I mean, like we always do, these characters are not done yet.
They think that they're done?
No, they're not on disc, and we are finishing this game, and then DLC is being worked on as we speak.
Yeah.
So I will say this, pay attention to our Twitter and such. You will see all the DLC characters on the stream when we're able to show them.
But they are not done yet.
No, let's get the game out the door, then we'll talk about that.
So basically, Green Arrow retains most of what made him a good character in the original, but now he'll have better reward when he actually gets a hit going, and even more better mobility options when he has his arrows loaded.
And bigger damaging combos.
And boxing glove arrow.
And boxing glove arrow.
So let's go through some of his abilities.
Absolutely.
Switch them both like you always do.
It's his thing. He said it was his thing.
Yeah. All right, so for this loadout, we went with the
really cool gear.
Yeah, haven't seen that before.
The trucker cap, the This is what I would call tactical Green Arrow when he's on military-esque missions.
Mm-hmm.
I have lore for every one of my loadouts.
Do you have to say military-esque missions? Can you say military missions?
Well, he's a superhero, not a soldier, so he goes on military-esque
I'll give it to you.
Don't argue with the lore.
No.
So this ability I have replaces Boxing Glove Arrow with Bola Arrow, and that will tie the opponent up, and then he gets a free combo.
What?
Can you put that one away?
You can put it away. So
wait a minute. Did the ground effects just change? What? That's really
Yeah, look
cool.
at his color.
Huh.
Huh. Clever.
Yeah, that's cool.
So this gives him even more combo potential. And there's potential with resets. You could do the Bola Arrow, and then just gain hit advantage to restand them.
Saying hit advantage meaning?
Meaning how much time Green Arrow has before the opponent can move. So like when you hit him, he's in what's called hit stun, where you can see Darkseid's, he's stumbling back. And Green Arrow can move before him.
Great reaction.
Can we get on camera real quick, Matt? Burke, so he can see that Darkseid impression again? That is hit stun.
Yeah, that's hit stun.
That's how we explain it.
That's hit stun. Nice.
Were there any other returning moves that you wanted to talk about? Because I think you only hit like the Bola Spin and...
he has his anti-air
Savage
arrow.
Blast, right? He's got that.
He has Stinger's back, and you can still meter burn it. It's a great wake-up attack.
Good low overhead.
Yeah, it's a good low overhead. It leaves him advantageous when it's blocked.
Okay.
Cool. And this, the arrow here you're using takes up 2 slots, right?
Correct. Because this one is so powerful and has so much potential, it takes up 2 slots. So you're giving up your Boxing Glove Arrow, and you're giving up a chance at another ability for a really, really, really powerful ability.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. So then let's look at another loadout.
Loadout 3.
And for this one, I went with kind of a high mobility arrow loadout. So one is space control. He has Skybolt, where he actually shoots a bolt up into the air that he can control, and it'll come down later, and it'll explode. And you can also do a meter burn one, and he throws out 3 at once.
Wow, that's really cool.
So let's say you're full screen, and
You have the boxing glove out.
you can then do the sky alert. It'll follow where the opponent is, and then you can do an ice arrow.
Oh, that's really cool. And then you can just drop it.
And then you can sit there while Darkseid's frozen, taunting him,
Sliding
and then
under him.
later slide under him, just to let him know you could hit him if you wanted to,
He's
but you don't
savage.
feel like it.
All right.
And then we gave him Smoke Arrow, which is actually a teleport.
What?
And he'll instantly teleport to what the opponent is, and he can attack out of it.
Nice. That seems pretty awesome.
It's pretty powerful. So if you're having trouble getting in, and you're just not doing enough damage with your arrows, at any time you can come in, start your mix-ups. The opponent's got to respect it.
All right.
And that lets you start doing your Sky Alert. So these two are both one-slot moves that complement each other. And there's many, many other type of loadouts, depending on how you like to play the game.
All right. Awesome. Let's move on.
Really
to
cool
our...
outfit again, by the way.
Yeah, I know. It's really good, right?
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Who do you want to move on to?
Green Lantern.
Hal Jordan?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that one.
Were we supposed to get really... Yes, Hal Jordan.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, there are many Green Lanterns.
There are. Let's do him versus...
Atrocity.
Atrocity.
Yes,
only
easily.
makes sense.
That's
Easily.
canon.
Would you like to tell us another lore minute?
Hal Jordan is actually not the original Green Lantern. Alan Scott is. But he was not a member of the Green Lantern Corps. His was made of magic. He built it himself.
I mean, this is what we're into, you know?
You invited.
Yep.
Okay, hey, here we're back.
All right, so Green Lantern retains pretty much all the normal attacks and the combos you remember. Like, this is back. Every Green Lantern player just read the Sigh Relief.
That was basically
Back 1-3 is back.
what everybody used.
Yeah, that's the Green Lantern breakdown.
Yep.
No, it's got all the good combos. What's different is his special move. His special moves are almost entirely new. Lantern's Might is back,
Right.
and you can still meter burn it to be his main combo starter.
You have to have that.
And then every other special move is a brand new attack.
Cool.
So let's go over them.
Let's
Okay.
do it.
Well, first is throw. Awesome. That's a good one. All right. So let's start with bowled over, which is a spiked bowling ball. It's a low, very fast-moving projectile with great recovery, and you can just kind of...
Can you meter burn it?
You can.
Tell me more.
And they'll actually be bowled over.
Ah.
Look at that.
Ah.
Then, instead of the Oa's rocket, he has this battery blast, which is super fast-moving, high-damaging projectile.
Can you do it in the air?
You can. Look at this.
It's like I
And
know the
if you
answers.
meter burn it, it is actually becomes a high-damaging, super fast beam that hits full screen instantly. And you can do the meter burn in the air as well.
That's awesome.
Then he gets this exploding lantern. I don't remember
I
what it's
think
called.
battery bomb.
Battery bomb, and you can control this. There's a close, a medium, and a far. And this is a relatively safe, very quick bomb move that's going to leave the opponent guessing. So
Can you meter burn it?
you can.
Nice.
You can. And if you do,
You miss. Just throw
you can
out
actually,
uppercuts.
with everything, you can get a Lantern's Might and get a combo.
Wow.
So this is a great screen control move that's totally going to regulate space. You can use the fireballs, the opponent, I can't do anything, and then you put up the battery blast. That was Atrocitus talking to Dexter.
Yeah,
Right,
we know.
right,
we
right.
know what that was.
Okay. And then finally, he has Willpower Wall. And this will actually nullify projectiles, and it is an excellent wake-up attack. And you can meter burn it, and it pushes the wall over.
Which is also a good wake up too, isn't it?
It is truly a great wake-up attack. It's very, very hard to jump over. It's advantageous on block. It's an excellent get-off-me tool, and it knocks far away. So if the opponent knocks you down, Flash starts his mix-up, you get off me, and then you go back to your projectiles.
So his gameplay's changed a little bit.
His gameplay's changed a lot. Up close, he still is a great neutral game character. He still controls like this mid-range, but now from a distance, he's even better at the keep-away game than he was in the original.
Awesome.
Now his character power is returning. It's the ring power, and this adds a damage buff to all of his attacks, and it actually enhances some of the special moves.
Right.
For example, his normal fireball, you can see its speed. When he has the character power active, he can make it go faster or slower. Look at that slow one.
That's a little guy.
Yeah, and then you can do at any speed you want, so you can do fast or slow. And that works in the air as well. It also makes Bowled Over a combo starter.
Ooh. Does it? Does it?
It does.
Ah! You're the professional.
There.
Oh, you went for the
Have
low
some
hanging
faith.
fruit. All right.
I take so much hell for
Look
it,
at that
too.
willpower I just showed. Not
Yeah,
to
you did.
not to screw up on stream.
Too many times.
Yes.
And it'll add a damage buff to all these moves. You can see it'll change the reactions of these. They
Wow,
fly
look at
way
that.
up, and now it's very easy to combo them.
Green Lantern's by far one of my favorite characters. He's so good. He's got so many tools.
Yeah, he's a great all-around character who's really, really good at keeping the opponent out, and he's pretty good when he gets in.
Where's he weak, would you say?
I would say he doesn't have the best overheads. His forward 3 is decent, but it's a lot slower than it was in the original.
Right.
I think it's now something that people are going to be able to react to. And I would say if the opponent has even better projectiles than him, like a character like Deadshot or Dr. Fate or Darkseid, then he might be in some trouble trying to get in. But one thing is, in the original, his mobility was very, very weak. It's now pretty decent. His backdash doesn't cover a lot of space.
But his forward dash looks great.
But his forward dash is excellent. So if he's having trouble, closing the gap because they have even better zoning, he can now actually get in a lot easier than he could in the original.
Awesome.
So do you want to look at some loadouts?
Let's do that.
Whoa, super move?
Oh, I forgot.
You're right.
And it's a good one.
Let's do it. Bam.
I love the giant head bobbing.
It's so good. All right, Steve, what do we got next?
All right, loadout time.
Loadout time.
Getting a lot of people asking why we're not showing a lot of premiere skins. And that is because a lot of them we'd like you to discover for yourselves.
Yeah. I mean, we should keep some stuff secret.
Yeah, we've shown a lot of things, and there's some things we want you guys to be surprised by.
And we still have more things to show.
Yeah, we do.
In this loadout, Green Lantern has been corrupted by rage. He has given in to his inner fear, and he's become a Red Lantern.
Oh. Is that why he's red?
That's why he's red. Also, Dexstar bit him in the finger, and he got really mad about it. So now he's a Red Lantern.
Okay, Steve.
And I gave him, and you can actually see it changes all of his effects to be red. And it even changes his UI, his character power meter.
Oh.
What?
So the first ability I gave him replaces his character power, and instead he gets this damage nullifier. Once this is active, and it has on a cooldown, he'll take significantly less damage. It's like 50% or something. It's very, very significant. So, if you're the type of player and you're like, I don't want to keep people out, that's boring. I want to go YOLO. I'm the YOLO Lantern.
That sounds so like me.
Exactly. So if you're Derek and all you do is wake up attacks and jump-ins,
Yep.
you can turn this on and you can go YOLO, and if you get punished for it, you're barely going to take any damage.
I'm the YOLO King.
Yeah.
Cool.
So another thing is, you'll notice, a lot of the good stuff requires meter. So he has quick charge, where the lantern will actually appear and he'll start charging, and you can see he's building super meter.
Oh.
And you can stop this at any time. So if you're playing a match and you're keeping the opponent out, and the opponent's like, well, you know what? I have a projectile reflect or something. I'm not going to come in. Well, then you're building meter. What now?
Yeah.
Come get me.
Come get him.
So, I mean, that's maybe another weakness of Lantern is that a lot of his stuff does require meter.
It does.
To really
Yeah,
to go in full.
Right. He either needs his character power or meter. So this is another example of how they complement each other. Since he won't have the enhanced Lantern's might if he uses this, he can then use meter for pop-ups by using quick charge.
Can you do a super in the red? You need more meter, Steve.
There's a way to get there.
Oh. Oh, so even his neck turns red.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Nice.
All right.
Very cool.
One more.
One more. So, another thing is, maybe you were a big fan of how he played in Part 1. Maybe you liked his setups. Maybe you liked the downwards fireball. Maybe you liked the machine gun, which kept people out. We haven't just got rid of those moves. They're still available as abilities. So you can see the original Oa's Rocket is back.
Oh,
And it has the same properties. It's extremely quick, and you can meter burn it, and then go into a combo. And I also gave him the old minigun.
Nice.
So, remember this strategy?
Yes. It's back.
It's back. If you really want to stay away and make sure you never get in again, you got minigunners back.
That's awesome. So if you want to play like he did more in the original Injustice, you can set that up.
And of course, you can mix and match. You could have Lantern's Barrier mixed with Air Oa's Rocket, or you could have regular air battery blast mixed with straight rocket. There's many, many possibilities. And the turbine's in there. There's several other moves that are in.
Don't give it all away. Don't give it all away. All right.
Well, I think that would be it for the characters we're going to show today. We do have, this stream has gone about an hour and a half, so nice work on that. Let me take that controller. We have to end the way we always end, and I know the stream's a little long, and we hope that doesn't bother anybody. We want to get as much information as we can.
I can't imagine the fans are bothered.
Right.
No.
So thanks, first of all, for joining us. We're going to have a battle between Derek and I real quickly. You want to set us up real quick while I'm talking?
I'd love to.
Again, let's go over the schedule. So here's the good thing I told you earlier. Steve next week is my co-host because Derek will be out.
I will be out.
So you'll be here for Wednesday for the mobile stream, and then Friday for Gear.
The much anticipated Gear stream.
Much maligned Gear stream.
2 months in the making.
Well, people keep asking me about it, and I keep on going, oh, are you in tournament mode?
Yes, I
Nice.
thought we should use tournament mode.
Awesome.
And be sure you pre-order Injustice.
Yes, please do.
The Injustice comic book is out. You can actually buy the first
And
one.
I read it every week, and it's great.
It's really, they do a real kick-ass job on that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
huge shout out. It's really fun.
So
I love it.
Again, so happy to do this. And remember, next Wednesday, next Friday, then next Monday, then the game's out.
That's a lot of watchtowering.
Well, we'll see if we can get to them all, and I think we will. So, Derek?
Yep.
You have the belt.
Of course I do.
I'm going to play Darkseid. Who you playing?
I gotta do Cheetah, man.
I'm very excited for this. There has been a lot of chatter.
Where does this chatter come from?
There's chat. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone is talking about
Do you
Tyler's
mean like-
Darkseid.
This is a hunt I've longed for.
It will be your demise, Cheetah.
The goddess will guide my claws.
Please don't say everyone's talking about my
Everyone's
Darkseid. That
talking
makes me
about
want to win too badly.
Oh man.
Now, right off the bat, this is a very, very simple match to break down. You have a top of the line zoning character against a top of the line rushdown character. So this is a clash of styles. And right now you see Cheetah's in, and she's already done half life, but pushes her away. Here we go. Now Derek is in a lot of trouble.
Oh.
Cheetah is very good in the air. Oh, that's exactly why. And Cheetah's very good up close. Oh my goodness. Oh, anti-air knee.
Woo!
Okay, very, very fast, decisive.
I actually come back a lot.
Yeah, he does. I have fought this fight a few times.
Explodey guy's out.
Explodey guy, stay away. Because Darkseid just does so much damage.
He does. Darkseid hits quickly, and he.
I did that way
hits
too
for a
early.
Yeah,
lot
you
of
shouldn't
damage.
want to. You didn't want to do that.
Did that way too early. See, I'm doing it again where I'm nervous in the stream.
It's okay. Steve, is there anything that you wanted to say about tournament mode?
I used all 4 bars by accident.
What? No, you didn't.
I am personally super excited for tournament mode. It's a great option to make your local tournaments or even the major tournaments more streamlined. You don't have to worry about save files. You don't have to worry about, turning on pause delay and all that stuff. It's right there for you. It's great, and the randomized gear is awesome. I can't wait for that. I also love that it even cuts down on stuff because you don't have to go through the stage
Nice
select
block.
process.
Thank you.
And you won't get the usual shenanigans where someone thinks they're going to get away with it and choose a stage when no one's looking.
Oh no.
And Darkseid is making a huge comeback.
This is not good.
Nice. Did not transition on purpose to keep Cheetah in the corner. Very smart play. Unfortunately, Tyler has no meter and Derek has full bar. So her super's on deck, and her super reaches all the way across the screen and is super fast.
You said super like 12 times.
It's a super good super.
Oh.
Wow, using this teleport to escape her pressure.
Oh jeez.
Oh. Look at this keep out. Now, I think it's going to hit.
Yes!
Oh! And this is going to even it out.
Okay, nice move, nice move.
Good comeback, by the way.
Now, unfortunately, Derek's going to have no meter. So even if he
Tyler has no
clashes,
meter.
he's barely going to get anything back.
Oh, he has. He does
But
have.
Tyler
meter.
has meter for Omega Beams, and this is going to be a chip out situation. Oh, no air stomp. Oh, Savage Ambush. Oh, no,
Should've
the
jumped.
pounce.
Shouldn't have jumped. Okay, I feel good about that though.
Yeah, you started out very poorly and then ended up making it right down to the wire.
I know what to do. I know what to do.
Right. Zone.
Are we doing 2 or 3?
Just if you win this, you win.
Okay.
There's no chance that's going to happen. There's no chance.
No, I'm calling right now.
1-1. One of Cheetah's patented attack grabs. Oh, very good trip guard.
Oh, that knee gets me every single time.
Down 2. Tyler gets out of the corner.
Oh.
Very good use of the teleport.
Oh no!
We talked about the teleport using it offensively, but you can use it defensively as well. Oh wow, using 2 bars here. Good. Oh! Good block. No punish.
Oh no, I didn't want to
Nope.
do that.
Okay, big punish. Well,
Not big.
light punish. That's actually unblockable after that mule kick. Her grab is unblockable.
Ooh.
Alright. Cheetah pounce.
I don't know what
Good
to
aiming
do.
it. Very good aiming it. I thought that was going to whiff, and he aimed it down.
Oh. Whew.
This is a close one, and Brainiac is judging
Oh,
both
no,
of you right
no.
now.
I was
Okay,
supposed to cheat elite.
You
Explodey guy
were
came
done
out.
there.
Oh,
Okay, it's very, very even. Again, Derek with a huge meter advantage.
well, come on, man.
All right, this is Darkseid's wheelhouse. Unfortunately, Tyler gave up the zoning advantage. Okay, there you go. I would like to see more air stomp.
Oh, come on, man.
Converts it. Back 3, good conversion. Oh, whoa, very smart to go for unclashable damage. Very clever. Good block. Oh,
no.
Good punish. No.
Not really good punish, but I hit
Oh,
something.
no.
A decent punish. 8
Oh
punish.
no. Go, Cheetah, go!
Super. Oh, just barely
I'm
hit.
okay with that.
I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
no health left.
I'm okay with that.
Now this is where the beams being high is going to come into play because Derek cannot take any chips, so he's going to have to duck these lasers. If he gets hit one time, it's over. But
The knee! I knew it was going to be the
Wake up,
same
knee.
knee.
all right, we're going to a final game.
All right, this is okay, Derek. Shake on it. This is the last one. We had a long stream today. Whoever
You're right,
wins
you're right,
takes
you're right. It's been exhausting.
This is exciting. This is a good matchup. This reminds me of the Swamp Thing Cheetah matchup.
Yeah.
Cheetah's so cool.
He's a lot to say.
She's awesome.
Sheep, they shouldn't rule.
Look at her.
Prove you are worthy to join my furies. Begin.
Okay.
Oh no.
I don't know if that was fake out or dropped inputs for the beams. All right, here we go. Oh, stomp. Derek out of position.
No.
Derek wisely using Cheetah's sweep, which is her best low attack by far. It has a lot of range. It's safe-ish. Good damage. Good knockdown.
Come on.
Pounce. No conversion, though. Oh. Good down 2. Good convert. Back 3 connects. Nice. Nice. Oh, no punish, though.
I don't know the punish for it.
No.
No punish on Primal Rage there.
No.
And we are starting out with Derek in the lead, but that's what we've seen
no.
the last 2 games, and
No.
it's been evened out. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Paratrooper, or not Paratrooper.
Paratrooper.
Oh gosh.
I'm not doing very well.
All right, all right.
I'm not playing like I play at the desk. I gotta play like I play at the desk. Matt, what do you gotta say? Relax.
Relax.
Gotcha.
Oh, you're not relaxing. You're not relaxing.
Yeah, I am.
Good block. Good block. Throws her into the corner. Now, was it the right decision to throw it in the corner, or should he throw it away in the zone? We'll never know. Uh-oh. She's going in. Oh, man.
No.
He has 1 meter though. If you wanna use it
Yeah,
go for it.
this clash.
What would I do in this, Steve?
Goddess.
I think you bet everything.
I bet nothing.
So did I.
Wow.
What?
That made no sense.
I know, right?
On any level. That's okay. Cheetah's wild, you know?
Oh, I did a Steve.
Alright, full super from Tyler. Let's see if he can make something happen. No punish, though. Oh, overhead hit. Oh, that's a block.
No.
Good throw. Okay, Tyler's back in this. This is winnable.
Oh shit.
Okay, now he's going to start using his meter. I like it. Don't go for the super, go for the mega beams. I applaud this
shoot.
decision.
No shoot.
Parademon's out. Oh, man.
No!
Oh, wow. And things are...
No!
You can feel the momentum shift here.
No!
Meter to roll, though. Oh, It's going to come down to the last decision. Medium roll. Oh! Doesn't get any closer than that.
That was awesome.
Damn it.
You could feel the panic.
Am I better at your desk when I play that character?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know what I keep doing that for.
I don't know. You suck.
I'm absolutely salty.
Oh, you usually are.
Not this bad. That felt bad. I wanted that.
You want to touch it?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Didn't touch it. Okay.
Well,
guys, that was a great stream. Thank you so much. Congratulations, Derek Kurtzik.
Thank you.
We had a great time. We have a lot more to show you guys. I know that this went longer than we usually do.
We just had so much to show.
We have a lot to show. Game's coming out real soon, guys. We're excited to play it with you.
10 days.
Thank you.